Hi, Rance.
Hey, Jess.
Thank you so much for joining me. How are you enjoying Core4 this week?
Core4 is so awesome, like it is every year. I just enjoy going and seeing my peers and learning from the other attendees. It's such an intimate space. I really enjoy it.
Yeah, Core4 is really great. We were just having a conversation earlier about how it's such a small and intimate conference, and it's great to see talent development professionals seeing each other again.
It
so
is.
It's such a really great.
And you get to rub shoulders with other people often. You get to see some of the same people. Oh, I saw you at this session, and now we get to have lunch together. So very nice.
Yeah, and you have a session this afternoon,
Yes,
which is really exciting. Yeah, it's on storytelling. So I have a few rapid fire questions for you here today.
Bring it on.
So you're ready to go?
I'm ready to go.
All right, so fairy tales or fables? What's your preference?
I'm gonna have to go with fables.
Ooh.
Because it's got the moral at the end of the story, and so a little, like training.
Yeah. Okay. I like that. All right. So, what's your favorite book or story, and why?
Yeah. My favorite book is a children's book called The Wheel on the School.
Okay.
And it is, whenever my wife would be reading this to my kids and I would be walking through the room and I heard her reading it, I would stop. Because the book was so well written, the characters are so alive, these children who are looking for a wheel to put on top of their school so that storks will nest there. But the conflict is so intense and simple. So yeah, that's still kind of my favorite story.
Nice. I like that. And speaking of characters, I was wondering, what character did you have a lot of fun creating for one of your training sessions?
I think I talk about in my book, Instructional Story Design, I refer to an incident where we were asked to provide training for this group within the company. And so I wrote a story about these employees of a coffee shop. And to this day, Conrad, Kate, Milfred, and Marlon are still very near and dear to my heart, I think, because it was early on when I first got into learning and development, officially in an official role, an official capacity, and also because these characters had such a major impact on the people who attended that training, and so I have a great love for those characters.
That's so cool. That's so neat. Thank you for sharing that experience and those characters. Yeah, wow.
Yeah.
Awesome. Okay. All right, so one tip that you can share with talent development professionals on using storytelling in their training.
Okay, so yeah, if I were to give one tip to you professionals out there who are developing stories for training, know your audience. Get to know who your audience is, what they are struggling with at work, what their current circumstances are, how they're reacting to those current circumstances, what they fear. Because if you know who your audience is, you will be able to create characters that they will relate to in situations that are similar to theirs, and hopefully your learning audience will say, whoever designed this really gets me.
Awesome. Great. Well, thank you so much, Rance, for spending some time with us, and I can't wait to check out your session later today.
Thank you, Jess.